Hello everyone. Good afternoon from Wuhan University. Today in this live session, we are going to discuss how students can apply for Chinese government scholarship type A and type B for masters and PhD. So many students are asking questions and they are making mistakes actually when they are applying for Chinese government scholarship at Wuhan University. The application process is really simple. So today in this video, in this live session, we will cover whole process, how students can apply and what kind of documents are required and how you can actually collect documents. And we are going to tell you what are the language requirements. And we are also going to share some key tips, how students can submit their application without making any mistakes. So stay tuned with us. If you have any question, maybe we can address your questions as well in this live session. So now I'm going to start. So first of all, you must need to understand about Chinese government scholarship. Chinese government scholarship is a prestigious national scholarship program supporting international students pursuing graduate studies in China. Like today, we are going to talk about Wuhan University. So this scholarship opened doors for masters and PhD candidates to join China's leading research institutions. And this prestigious scholarship, like this presentation focuses on practical applications, guidance rather than rumors or agent promises. So the point is you don't need to approach any agent or any other people to apply for this scholarship because application process is really simple. So in this live session, we are going to guide you how you can submit your application for like CSC scholarship and in Wuhan University application system without making any mistake. First of all, you have to understand there are two types of Chinese government scholarship. One is called type A and the other is type B. If you're applying for type A scholarship, it is called bilateral route. You have to apply for this program through from your home country. There must be a dispatching authority. Either it may be a Chinese embassy in your country or Ministry of Education or higher education department in your country. So you have to follow the procedure in your country if you want to apply through type A Chinese government scholarship. And while applying, you should know the agency number of your country and you have to follow the timeline of your country. It is most important part when you're applying for type A. But type B is like direct university route. Through this system, you just need to apply directly to the universities. And like you are applying for Wuhan University, you just go to Wuhan University application system and you should know the Wuhan University agency number is 10486. In the CSC application, when you will type this agency number in the CSC, you will directly jump to the Wuhan University. And you have to understand, and your documents are really important in both applications. Like for type B, if you are applying in like CSC official portal and Wuhan University official portal, both applications should be same. You cannot make this kind of mistakes. So in this session, we are going to explain this in detail. And the two system rules for type B application, CSC, like if you're applying through type B, there is one is like CSC online system and other is Wuhan University application portal. You have to submit two application when you are applying through type B. First of all, you have to go to CSC online system and submit your application there. They have CSC has online application portal, and there you have to type agency number Wuhan University. And once you submit your application there, you can download that application and save in your computer. Then you have to come to Wuhan University application system and submit application there. Ensure identical details across both platforms: program name, dates, passport information. All this information should be same in both application. Otherwise, your application could be in danger and submit to only one system, resulting in an incomplete application. Many students are making this mistake. if they are applying for Wuhan University, they are just maybe going to CSC official portal and submit their application there, and that's it. They are not like submitting their application in Wuhan University official portal. It's not working for you. You have to submit your application in both application system, and some students are just applying in Wuhan University like application system, and they are not submitting their application on CSC official portal. So take care of this. You need to, once again, I'm repeating, you need to submit 2 applications. And then students should understand the timeline of scholarships of Wuhan University and CSC Scholarship. Like from November to February, Type B applications window is open. Till end of February, you can submit your application for CSC Scholarship at Wuhan University. And in March, Wuhan University review applications and create shortlisted and pre-admission notice sent via email. In March, you will receive pre-admission letter from Wuhan University if you successfully qualify the initial evaluation of your documents. And May to June, CSC conducted final review of shortlisted candidates' final scholarship decision announcement. Then once Wuhan University finalized the list, then your application will go to CSC and they will evaluate and they will make a decision, and final results will come out in May and June. And before July, successful applicants receive admission documents and JW201 form from like a university. Why visa application? You will receive visa application documents, and late August and September early official enrollment at Wuhan University, orientation and registration week. Then in September, almost in the first week of September, you have to join the university. And exact dates are varying each year. So each year there are like every year there are slightly differences of these dates. So you have to follow the website and you will understand everything. And now I'm going to like discuss in detail like Type B application process step by step. Once again, I'm going to tell you how you can submit your application step by step. So the first step is Chinese Government Scholarship Information System. You have to submit your application. Select Type B scholarship categories and enter agency number 10486 for Wuhan University. And then you have to upload your documents. Upload all required documents as clear, and scan should be like properly, and then you have to read the information, what kind of like format Wuhan University and CSC accepted. And I highly suggest don't use your mobile phone to scan the documents. It's not acceptable because your documents may be unclear and it could be a problem for you. So go to proper scanner shop and scan your all documents. And the third step is like Wuhan University portal application. Complete separate application through Wuhan University online system with identical information. What you have given your information on CSC portal, you have to give the same information on Wuhan University application portal. Your information should be identical. Don't make this kind of mistake. And shortlist notification. Wuhan University reviews application and email pre-admission notice to shortlisted candidates. And final step, follow Wuhan University and CGS like Chinese Government Scholarship Information System instructions. If shortlisted, await CSC final decision and admission documents. So you have to wait for email you will receive from CSC and university. After submission, making like edit is extremely difficult. So prepare everything truly before clicking submit. Wuhan University communicates primarily through email for shortlisted, and use reliable email address and check spam folder regularly to avoid missing critical updates. So it is the most important information when you are applying for Wuhan University. You have to follow your application. And before submitting your application, you should be sure all information is correct. Must go through your application multiple of times, then submit. Once you will submit your application on CSC and on Wuhan University application portal, it's really difficult to edit again. For CSC, you have to withdraw application and submit new application. So the point is, be careful before submitting your application on both CSC and Wuhan University official portal. And type A application process. Now I'm going to tell you some steps if you're applying from your home country. So first of all, you well known about the dispatching authority in your country, which is dealing CSC Scholarship Type A. You have to find it out and prepare Wuhan University materials. Gather all required Wuhan University application materials as specified in the website. All information is given. Wuhan University website in English, simple English. The website is super user friendly. You can go through it and prepare all documents and then request pre-admission letter support. Contact Wuhan University for pre-admission letter if required for your authority. If in your country the dispatching authority is asking for pre-admission letter, maybe you can contact Wuhan University for pre-admission letter and submit complete package. Submit finalized type A application through your dispatching authority, and next step is you have to wait for the results. And type A application are meaning your home country dispatching authority control the submission timeline and nomination process. So if you're applying through type A, the dispatching authority in your country is controlling everything. So you have to follow all rules and regulations which the dispatching authority in your country made for this scholarship. This is the main point for type A. And now I'm going to explain the required documents for master's and PhD application. So whenever you are applying for scholarships in other countries, your passport is the compulsory document, and then the next document is and your passport should be at least valid, the expiry date should be at least more than 1 year. Then you go for submit your application. And the second document is degree, certificate, and transcript. Highest complete degree with official transcript translated to English and Chinese if issued in any other language. If your transcript and certificate are not in English or Chinese, you have to translate it and need notarization. And study research plan. Minimum 100 words, must include specific research direction, methodology, and timeline. Your study plan and research proposal is required. Study plan for master's, research proposal for PhD, and inside this document you should clearly mention your research direction, methodology, and your timeline of it. Is the most important document for your scholarship. And 2 recommendation letters are required from your previous institute. From academic referees similar with your work should address research potential and academic capabilities. You have to go to your previous institute and get 2 recommendation letters. It is compulsory to apply for this scholarship. And language proficiency certificate. HSK for Chinese taught programs, IELTS, TOEFL, or English taught program, or English proficiency letter from your last institute. It works to apply for CSC scholarship at Wuhan University. And physical examination form complete within validity window, must use official CSC health examination form. In the website, this form is available. You go to Wuhan University website and there is a download section. Click the download and all templates are available there. You can download these templates and use it. And there is one more document which is compulsory to apply for CSC scholarship at Wuhan University, which is non-criminal record. Recent issue, within 6 months, your non-criminal record is required to apply for this scholarship. Document quality matters. It is important point. Document quality matters. Missing pages, unclear scan, or inconsistent names cause delay or outright rejection of your application. This is the most important. Don't be lazy and prepare your documents well. And now I'm going to discuss language proficiency standards in more detail. Chinese taught programs, HSK4 minimum required baseline, and HSK5 or higher strongly recommended for like competitive applicants or applications, and then program specific requirements. Some programs may require HSK 5. Below requirements may like necessary Chinese language study period first. And if we are talking about English talk programs, like test score required, if you are giving IELTS scores is 6 and TOEFL, it should be more than 80, or equivalent standard tests are acceptable if you are applying for Wuhan University, or previous degree proofs. And previous degree proofs, like officially English proficiency from your last institute, it works to apply for this scholarship. And common confusion about like language proficiency is English talk programs still require formal documentation. I speak English well or conversationally fluency is insufficient without official proof. Some students are saying that we can speak really good like English and there is no official document. It is not acceptable when you are applying for Wuhan University. The document should be official, which proves maybe from your last institute, which says like you studied your bachelor's or master's in English language, or you can go for any test. And the next point is like selecting your program at Wuhan University. Wuhan University offers diverse programs for international students who want to study in this prestigious institute. Like diverse program offering, Wuhan University offers numerous master's and PhD programs for international students across multiple of discipline. So again, in the website, all this information is available and you just need to click. You can get all information, because I really like Wuhan University's official website, which is really simple and all information is available in this website. And the other point is like language options. Program available in both Chinese and language. So the point is you have to filter your like program according to language wise and your subject wise. Then you will get the most like favorable program for you for your degree. This you can do on Wuhan University like official application system. You can filter your information and get a specific program for your studies at Wuhan University. And here now this slide is the most important, like common application mistakes and how to fix it. Students are making some mistakes when they are applying for Wuhan University. These are the most common mistakes when students are submitting their application or during process. Wrong scholarship type. Some students are selecting like type A and type B. They are making mistakes while selecting this. I already explained that if you are applying for type A, you have to follow the rules and regulations in your home country to the dispatching authority. But some students are just submitting their application on Wuhan University official website and they think it's no. So don't make this kind of mistake. You have to understand type A and type B. And then the second mistake what students are making, like incorrect agency number. If you are applying for type A, you have to know the agency number for your country to apply for CSC Scholarship type A. If you are applying for university, you have to know the specific agency number of the university for type B scholarship. For Wuhan University, once again, I'm repeating 10486. This is the agency number. Once you will fill this agency number on CSC official application, you will directly jump to the Wuhan University. And one more mistake students are making, like single system submission. Some students are thinking on like they are just submitting application on CSC official portal and they think it's done. No, it's not. For Wuhan University, you have to submit 2 applications. Again, I'm repeating. One on CSC official portal, first you have to submit. And then you have to come to Wuhan University application system and submit their application again. And all information should be identical. You cannot make this kind of mistakes. And there is one mistake students are making, like poor document quality. Sometimes they are using mobile phones and they scan the documents and these documents are blurred and there is some pages are missing. So this kind of mistakes, please avoid it. So how you can fix it? Please go to the scanner. You can use proper scanner to scan your documents and check all the documents, all pages are completely scanned and it can be seen clearly. And one more mistake is like more frequently students are making generic study plan, template style plan, lacking like there is no specific research direction and research information inside this study plan, because this study plan is the most important document when you are applying for scholarship. So you have to, how you can fix it, include Wuhan University fit study plan template. You can use the template which is Wuhan University providing to the students. You can go to the download section in the official website, download this template, and you can use it, and specific methods, and your like study plan should be realistic when you are giving or providing your study plan to Wuhan University. And another mistake, you have to be careful, like expiry documents or your documents expiry date, especially your medical examination form or police clearance form. It is clearly mentioned in the website that it should be within 6 months. So if you provide them already expired documents, your application maybe is going to be like rejected. Be careful about that. And another mistake is like inconsistent information. When you're applying on CSC official portal and on like Wuhan University of official application system, your all information should be consistent. If you make mistake there, it could be like difficult for you, because it's really difficult to edit again your application. So you have to be careful and sure all information is identical or information is correct, then you can click the submit button. And final application checklist. You have to confirm that through which route you are going to apply. Verify type A or type B pathway and corresponding requirements. And then next, program eligibility. You have to read all the eligibility and instructions on Wuhan University official website, language proficiency and qualification. And then you have to select your program. And then complete document. You have to provide complete document with the application. If your any like document is missing, first of all, you cannot submit the application. Or if you provide any like wrong document, your application could be like rejected. And system submission type B, both CSC Scholarship like information system and Wuhan University portal complete with consistent information. This point is like we are urging students, your information should be consistent and identical in both like applications. And the last point is like you have to monitor your email. Once you submit your application, you cannot disappear and you cannot check. Sometimes Wuhan University contact you if any information is wrong or any document is wrong. So you have to check your like email more frequently. And this all information and in the website, everything is clearly mentioned, how you can apply, how you can submit your application. Some students are making mistake. They are going through agents to apply for scholarships for them. It is, first of all, it's illegal. And secondly, you are just wasting your time and money, because the application is really simple. You can submit it by yourself. And once Wuhan University will know that someone is applying on the behalf of any other applicant, your application is rejected. There is direct rejection. So be careful about that.
All right. So right now we're going to the frequently asked question. Like what are the questions, what are the considerations that students usually find during applicating through, especially through the CSC. Now, since there are two types, which should I choose? Should I choose to type A or should I choose to type B? Since both of these are different things, you need to remember. Type A is between you and your home country. So dispatching authorities offer bilateral CSC scholarship and meet their specific eligibility. So it's between you and your own country with their own requirements. Whereas type B over here is you're applying directly to Wuhan University. Again, the agency number will be 10486. So it's important for you to make sure which type you want to apply. Is it type A or type B? Since they both are different. Now, do I need to send the hard copies to Wuhan University? In simple terms, online submission is already enough. That's why we always want you all to provide clear scan. So if you have to go to this official scanner, then you may go over there, direct you complete scan through all your documents, make sure everything is able to be read clearly and there are no any missing pages, because these may result to failure on your application itself. If you want to use mobile application, it's also fine. You can also do it, but make sure everything is also very well, so there are no any mistakes when you are application. It's important for you also to bring these original documents when you are registering in Wuhan University. Because these documents may be required if there are some questions, or sometimes the reviewer may also check these documents to prove that all these documents were original and you do have the proof for these documents itself. Now, the next question is like, what makes a study plan competitive? Well, we do have several tips that we would like to say to all of you. The first of all is the specific research topics. It is important for you all to narrow down your focus to a clear, defined research question or area. Avoid overly broad topics like environmental science or artificial intelligence, since these topics are very wide. Instead, it would be very beautiful if you can specify, for example, machine learning applications in early disease directions using medical imaging, or some kind like that, which are very specific on this research topic. It will be very beautiful and it can make your study plan much more competitive. Make sure you also have a clear methodology. Outline your research. Approach with specificity. Will you collect data through surveys, conduct lab experiments, analyze case studies, build models, or anything on this field of research? You need to make sure you do have a clear methodology on your research. The next is the academic foundation itself. Connect your previous education and experience proposed to this research would be very good, since you do have the background already. It can also boost how you write your study plan and make it much more competitive. Show how your background prepares for this specific project, for these specific topics on your academic, on this long-term academic or career goals. Next is the WHU program fit. Demonstrate why one university specifically suits their research goals. Mention relevant departments, the research centers or faculty expertise. This might also be something good in your own study plan. You can also make a realistic timeline, so you can generate a breakdown. For example, it will be best for it to be year to year. What will you want to do for the first year? What you are going to do on the second year? Make sure all of them are realistic, and you can also follow this specific timeline that you already have conducted, that you've already proposed. And of course, make sure the originality. Avoid copy-paste templates found online. Your study plan should reflect how genuine your research interest and unique perspective. How can I apply without supervisor? Can I apply without supervisor acceptance letter? Well, since it is not always mandatory, you need to understand that supervisor acceptance letter are often not strictly required. One thing that is very important is your application itself. So do not delay. You cannot secure if you cannot secure the supervisor letter with whatever it is, it's all right. Your strong study plan and complete documents matter the most over here. You can strengthen the application itself. If you have a supervisor acceptance letter, it can significantly strengthen also your demonstrating faculty and interest and your research fit. Now, it is also important that all documents should be in English or in Chinese. If they are not in English or in Chinese, what can you do is you need to provide the official translation required. Make sure all of them are using the certified translator. And it's also important for you all to maintain consistency. So you can provide the official translation of any documents issued in both either Chinese or in English. If your documents are not in Chinese or in English, you need to make sure you do have the official translation, since it's always required to make these documents either in Chinese or in English. Make sure you're using a certified translator and maintain the consistency. There must be no misspelling, especially on names and specific informations. The date format consistency is also important, so make sure you're using a clear format and maintain this consistency throughout your application in order to avoid confusion. And make sure the complete page scanning in throughout all the documents over here. Now, can I change my major after my submission? Generally, it is not permitted since you're only applying once. So make sure you do have clear understanding before you're applying. You need to make sure everything is well, according to your research, according to what you want, according to your study plan. So make sure you take a careful look first over here. Scholarship in program is specific. So your CSC scholarship approval is tied with the specific major or program you applied for and were admitted to. It's also important to choose carefully. Now about physical examination and background check requirement. Physical examination form. So you must use the official CSC health examination form, which includes specific tests and certification. You can download it online through our website, which we have already provide it, and you can take a careful look which are the specific requirements for this physical examination. Pay attention to the validity periods of the medical examination times are 6 months. So you make sure that when you're applying, you still meet the valid physical examination form from this date. It's not expired. And of course, the non-criminal record certificate you can obtain from police, Ministry of Justice, or anywhere from your home country based on your home country itself. This certificate must be recent typically within also the 6-month period of the application. Now, what to expect from Wuhan University, since our campus is very large and we are also in the top 10 campus. So it's very good. We do have a great benefits, especially for the research facilities.
And maybe they can check our social media channels. There is all kind of information is available about this campus. It's beautiful, and all in the official website of Wuhan University. All detailed information is available. Maybe you can check it out our website. And what are the final tips to win the scholarship? So it's first come and submit your application. Start your application early and submit your application in a proper way. Don't make mistakes. And while writing your study plan, take care, be specific, and show your skills and abilities in your study plan, and show and tell us why you want to study in Wuhan University. And your path to Wuhan University begins here. So you are here, the essential knowledge and navigate the CSC scholarship application. So CSC application is the route through which you can come to Wuhan University and join this prestigious institute and carry on your education. All information is available here, and we will also provide you, and you can also search Wuhan University www.whu.edu.cn. All information is available there. So thank you so much for listening us, and we will have this kind of session in future. So stay connected with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good luck on your application.